Got a goal and you just can't hit it? Well, fill up here and we'll help you get it. Learn the goal achievement success system here on Goal Getting Podcast and put some gas in your goals to power you to the finish line. Let's go, friends. Rev up your engines and let's take off for success. Hey, my friend. Welcome back to Goal Getting Podcast. This is your host, Tony Woodall. I am the founder of Goal Getting Podcast, and I want to thank you for joining us today. If you've been listening to us and you're back, I appreciate you coming back and listening. I appreciate you staying with us if you've been around for a while, knowing that I've not been attentive to the podcast like I should. As you've listened before in the past, I've been struggling with some stress-related issues, some changes in life, and it's really kind of put me in a funk, not doing what I need to do, concentrating on other things, and it just really took me away from taking care of you guys and doing what I need to do, and I apologize for that. We'll be back. We're out of the funk. We're on our way. We're having successes now, and things are back on track, in my opinion, and we're doing great. So I am so glad to be back here on the show today, and I appreciate you listening. Please come back and stay tuned as we go through it. The reason I want to talk today is because it's back to school time. It's that time of the year where we all take and send our children back to school, and sometimes we go back to school. You may be in college, you may be an adult learner going back to school, or you may have children that are going back to elementary, middle, or high school. It is that time. But there's one thing I want to share with you that I heard the other day, and I saw this great quote, and I wanted to share it. It's by one of the great philosophers that I follow, and that is the great Dr. Seuss. Yes, Dr. Seuss is a great philosopher. I love reading his books. I love watching his movies. We all do, or don't we? You know, even as an adult, we like to watch the Dr. Seuss movies. It's because he's not really a kid's author. He's more of a life author. But I'm going to tell you about his quote that really inspired me today, and I wanted to share it because it's back to school time, and it's great for the kids, and it's great for us. But it's, "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So be on your way." And it is back to school time. And this is a great quote when we send our kids back to school. They need to know this wisdom from Dr. Seuss. I know, as I mentioned, I thought, we think of him as a children's author, but he's really a philosopher of life and an author for everybody. And if you're sending your kids back to school, what I'm going to recommend and what you should do is tell them this quote every morning when they leave the house. Make sure they know that they're off to great places and today is their day and that their mountain is waiting, so they've got to be on their way. You really need to just keep enforcing that. You should post this quote on their mirror in their bathroom. You should post it on the mirror in their bedroom. You should put it where they can see it every single day. It's important for our kids to start early believing that they can achieve their goals. They need to start early learning how to set goals and then feel that exhilaration, that excitement when they achieve their goals. And we need to help them achieve the goals. We don't need to do them for them. We want them to achieve their own goals. But they won't do that if they don't learn how to set the goals and set them properly. So you need to work with them, but inspire them with quotes like this. Put this on their wall. My sister reminded me a while back that I used to have a quote on my wall and on my mirror that said, "You will be rich." I didn't understand what that meant, but I knew that I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be wealthy. I wanted to have more than I had right then. And I put that quote on my wall, and it has inspired me throughout my life to better myself, to always keep growing and keep going. Dr. Seuss's quote inspired me to write my own little poem, I guess you would call it. And here it is. "There are mountains to climb and summits to reach. These are the lessons to our kids we should teach. Get up early, don't dilly or dally. Go get your goals if you are a Tom or a Sally." Yeah, I know it's not a Dr. Seuss. It's not even close, but I gave it my best shot. And if you're going back to school yourself, let's say you're an adult learner going back to college, getting a new education, getting something to start a new career, whether you're that or whether you're young and in high school or going to college, you're going to need to set goals. You're going to need to determine where you want to be, what you want to do, what grades you want to receive. Once you know what you want, Then you can work with the teachers and learn what it will take to achieve the grade that you want. I hope you want an A. Most likely, you will have specific tasks for each of your teachers or professors. Learn what is required and write them down and what time and when they're due. That is a big key. That's one of the first steps, is getting it done on time. And if you know what you have to do and when you have to complete them, you can then start scheduling your days to work on each task. I personally like to work on the toughest ones first. If I can knock out the hard ones, that gives me more time to work on the easy ones that I can just breeze through. But I always have that big, tough, hairy, audacious item, that task that just astounds me sometimes. I get that out of the way as fast as I can, and then I can just breeze through the others and relax. How do you do it? How do you like to handle your studies when you're out doing, the different assignments that your teacher or professor has for you? Do you like to do the tough ones first, or do you like to knock out the easy ones? I'd love to find out. Let me know. Go to our show notes page at goalgettingpodcast.com/S2E46. That's S2E46. And we will love to have you leave a comment in our comment section there. Let us know which you do first. Do you do the simple ones first, or do you take on the tough tasks before you go into the easy ones? Let me know. I would appreciate hearing that from you. Now, sometimes we find it hard to work on our tasks and to plan. I put together our Goal Achievement Success System worksheet, our action worksheets, and you can get that off our website at goalgettingpodcast.com and use it to outline your daily goals. The measurement worksheet will allow you to track the tasks each day that must be accomplished. The measurement worksheet will allow you to track the tasks each day that must be completed. Now, I want to help you do great in school. Moms and dads, work with your kids, or let them work with you if you are the one going back to school. Yes, that's right. You may need some help from the kids if you're going back to school these days. But don't be alarmed. Remember, even Tiger Woods has someone he works with on his swing. Yes, Tiger Woods has a coach. Tiger Woods has somebody who helps him with specific areas in his golf game. He has a swing coach. He has a short game coach. He has a putting coach. He brings in the people that he needs to help him be successful. If you need help, let me know. We can schedule a 20-minute clarity call just to talk about where you are and what you are working on. We'll talk and give you some actionable tips to get you started. We'll put a little gas in your goals and get your engine going with the Goal Achievement Success System. Now, if you want to set up a 20-minute clarity call, email me at tony@goalgettingpodcast.com. We'll schedule something and get you on track. Remember, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so be on your way. Go out today and make today a great day.